Hello everyone. This is an example of an outline for the AW research essay, and in this example I'm going to be using the topic of vegetarian. Alright, well, let's begin. For a start, you should have a full thesis statement, and this thesis statement should show your position, a debatable statement, and 3 scope points which define and limit your argument. The next thing that you should have is the first sentence of the counter argument. Now remember, the counter argument is the opposite of your position. So this is the first sentence of the counter argument, followed by some points. Now as you can see, the points are supporting points for the counter-argument sentence, and I will use these points or notes later on to make some supporting sentences for the counter-argument. And I'd also like you to note that I have referenced this. The author was a man called Cohen, and he published in 1990 on page 68 of his book. After the counter-argument, we have the refutation. For your outline, you'll need 1 sentence for the refutation and some dot point notes. I have 3 here, which later you will turn into sentences to support your refutation. And as you can note also, I have referenced it. Dawson had something to say which I found useful. So together, the counter-argument sentence, notes, reference, the refutation sentence, notes and reference will go together to make the first body paragraph of the AW research essay. Now, after I've finished the first body paragraph, I'll need to look at the second body paragraph. And of course, the second body paragraph comes from the first scope point. In the outline, I write a sentence for the first scope point. After the sentence, then I jot down some notes. These notes will later become sentences to support the controlling idea from the first sentence of the paragraph. And remember, we call this sentence the topic sentence. So that's the topic sentence and the notes and the referencing for the second body paragraph. Now we look to the second scope point, and we use the second scope point in another paragraph. In your essay you'll have a paragraph, but here in the outline we'll just have the topic sentence. And as you know, this topic sentence is simply the first sentence of the paragraph. After the first sentence of the paragraph for the outline, you just want some notes. And I've got notes here in dot point, and these notes will later become sentences to support the first sentence of this paragraph, and naturally I'll include my references as well. Having finished with the second scope point, we now look to the third scope point, and we write a topic sentence for the third scope point. After we finish the topic sentence for the third scope point, we will need to make some notes. And as you know, these notes will come from your reading of books and journals. And here I've got some notes in dot points, and these notes will later become sentences to support the first sentence of this paragraph, together with the referencing. So when we've finished this, we're ready to begin the conclusion, and for the purposes of the outline, you only need one sentence for the conclusion, and that is the first sentence of the conclusion. Don't do any paragraphs yet. Now, in the first sentence of the conclusion, you will need to rephrase the thesis statement which you did at the beginning of the outline. So, altogether, you're going to have several sentences, some notes for each sentence, and of course, references. Okay, well, hopefully that is going to help you further towards doing an outline for your topic, for your AW research essay. Good luck everyone, and thank you.